Good morning, everyone. We'll be starting the stream in the next 5 minutes. Alright, we're gonna actually get started right now. Alright. So, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day and had a very great trading week last week. Today I will be doing a technical analysis for this week from the 13th all the way to the 18th of November. And before we ever jumped into the charts, I would like to put a quick disclaimer that I am not responsible for any losses that you take or any profits that you make. So with that being said, we could actually just jump on to the charts. Alright, so next up we have Euro USD, and right now it's at an area that is testing in the 1.0864 zone. And what we're looking for is bullish evidence. And because of last week, we have like big wicks to push the upside and price rejection coming down to really test out the support again. So what we're actually just looking for is bullish confirmation. If we actually do get bullish confirmation in this area, we're looking for a push to these highs, looking left, these lows, or even probably push all the way up to the 1.14446 zone. If we do get bearish evidence, I have another zone to point out that hold up as support is a 1.05673 zone, and I'm looking for a push down. And if we do get bullish evidence in this area, that we're just looking for a push back up to the support as a little pullback, and probably either continuation, either further upward. Next up we have is USD Swiss, And USD Swiss, it looks like it's coming back up to retest this resistance point at the 0.99476 zone. And what I'm just looking for is a little push up to this resistance point, and just look for bearish evidence. If we get bearish evidence in this area, I'm looking for it to actually come down to these previous highs, looking left, or potentially even coming back down to the support at the 95.72.2 zone. Next up we have USCAD, which actually broke this resistance on the weekly, daily, and monthly resistance. And what I'm just really looking for is a pullback. And I would like to get a nice pullback back to the resistance that is broke, and see if that's going to test and see if it's going to be a support zone at the 1.3447 zone. And if it actually comes back down to really test that zone again, where we were actually looking for is bullish confirmation. If we get straight to the bullish evidence, we're just looking for a pushback to this high, these lows looking left, or even higher, or continuation higher of an uptrend. Next up we have USDJPY, which is that resistance zone. Is really important. At this zone, what we actually just looking for is bear confirmation, and if we do actually get bear confirmation in this area, we're looking for a push downwards to these highs, looking left, or even down to the 100.211 zone. Or if it actually does push even higher and breaks this resistance point, I highlighted another zone as resistance, as the 111.444 zone. And if it actually does push up all the way up here, what I'm looking for is bear confirmation as well. And if we actually get straight to that, we're looking for it to actually come down to the 106.686 zone. Next up we have EURUSD, which is at a resistance point as well. And here at the 116.37 zone, what we actually just looking for is bear confirmation. If we actually get bear confirmation, what we're looking for is a push down to these lower high, for these lows, or these highs, or you actually potentially lower to the 112.832 zone. Next up we have AUDCAD, which I put on a Fibonacci chart, Fibonacci retracement chart, to see for a nice pullback, and is 1.01206 zone. And what I'm just looking for in this pullback is a continuation downwards to this support level, this pullback, and to see a continuation upwards to the 103.274 zone. If it does break that support and have a deeper pullback, what I'm really looking for is pullback to the 99.920 zone, and just a push upwards and continue up to that uptrend. For AUD NZD, what I'm actually just looking for today is probably a pullback on this to the 1.04466 zone. And if we do get bullish confirmation in this area, what I'm really looking for is a push upwards to the 1.07357 zone. Or even if it actually continues upwards to this resistance point, I'm looking for either bearish confirmations. If we get straight to the bearish confirmations, if we have like a movement down to these lows, these highs, or even come down even lower to the 1.04466 zone. Next up we have NZDCAD, which I also did a retracement, Fibonacci retracement on here, and we will be looking for is a small pullback on here. As you see, that is in the uptrend, and right now it is at a support, which is actually testing this week. And if we do get bullish confirmations, we looking for it to actually spike to these highs right here, or even continue either higher. or if it actually goes straight to and we get bearish confirmations, what I'm just really looking for is a spike down to these highs, or pretty much lower down to the 92.97.7 zone. And if it actually does come down to the support level down here, what we're looking for is bullish confirmations and really coming back up to this resistance that it broke. Next thing we have AUDUSD. And for AUDUSD, what we're actually looking for is actually a continuation to the support level, which is actually looking like it's heading to right now. That's we saw that we had price rejection up here at the resistance zone. And at the 74.61.2 zone, what we're looking for is bullish confirmation. If we get straight to the bullish confirmations, we probably may see coming up to these lows looking left, these highs looking left. We're actually potentially coming back up to this resistance level at the 76.99.5 zone. Next up we have NZDUSD. And with NZDUSD, what we're actually looking for is a continuation downward to the support level. Seeing if we actually do come down back to the support at the 70.56 zone. And if we actually do, we're just looking for a bullish confirmation in this area. And if we do, we're looking for a spike to these lows, to these highs, or actually continue upwards to the 73.96.2 zone. Bear in mind that we are in an uptrend channel, so we're going to see if that actually does respect that. Moving on, we have AUDJPY, where AUDJPY is at its resistance point as well. And what we're looking for is bearish confirmations, where we actually see some right here. We're having price rejection at this area. And at the 80.72 zone, what we're just looking for is bearish confirmations. And we actually go straight to the bearish confirmations. We actually looking for it to spike down to these highs looking left, or even move down all the way to the 76.325 zone. Moving on, we have CADJPY. With CADJPY, it looks like it's heading up towards the resistance point, my resistance point. It looked like it's in the small resistance point right here, if I would point it out. But it seemed like it only tested around 2 times. Bear in mind, for this one, that's like your main resistance point. But moving on, we're looking for a move for it upwards to the 79.994 zone. And if we do get bearish confirmation in this area, what we're looking for is a movement down to these highs looking left, or even lower to the 76.88.6 zone. Next up we have AUD Euro AUD. And what we're looking for is a push up to this resistance point, to the 1.44885 zone. And if we do get bearish confirmation in this area, which is holding like a very great support and resistance area, what we're looking for is a push down to the 1.4194.1 zone, and probably continuation on this downtrend that we see. Next up we have EURUSD. And with EURUSD, we're going to pull out the Fibonacci retracement on this. And it looks like it's actually test that 61.8 zone, well, retracement on the Fibonacci. And it looks like it's just doing like a small pullback before it actually continue even back up to this resistance point. So what we actually look for this week is a push all the way back up to the resistance point at the 1.4912.7 zone. And if we do get bearish confirmation at this area, what we're looking for is a potential coming back down to this low, or even lower down here. Or if it actually does continue even further down to the 1.43957 zone, What we're actually looking for in this area is bullish confirmation, and if we do have bullish confirmation, we're looking for a spike to these lows, looking left, these highs, or even coming back up to this support level up here. Next up we have is gold, and with gold we seen that actually spike down, and it may come down to really test out the 12-15 zone. So if we get a movement back down to this 12-15 zone as a support level, we're looking for a bullish confirmation, and if it actually goes straight to the bullish confirmation, we're probably going to have a spike all the way back up to the 12.51 zone, and probably just going to see what this market is going to do for this week. Next up we have silver, and at silver it seemed like it's at its resistance, support zone as well, and we probably may see a breakout this week. I'm not really too sure, but if it actually breaks down this area, what we're actually looking for this week is a push down to the 15.882 zone. And if we get bullish confirmation in this area, we're looking for it to actually come back up to the 17.31.5 zone. Or if it actually does this week respect this support, we're just looking for bullish confirmations. If we get straight to the bullish confirmations, probably going to come up to these highs, these lows, looking left, or potentially come back up to the 18.86 zone. And last but not least, we have oil, and right now it's at a support zone at the 43.81 zone. And what we're looking for is bullish confirmation. And if we actually do get bullish confirmation as a test this zone, what we're looking for is a push up to these highs, looking left, or even coming back up to the 51.76 zone. But if it actually does break this support, what we're looking for is another push downwards to the 39.90 zone. And if it actually comes down, what we're looking for is bullish confirmation and coming back up to this 43.81 zone. Alright guys, so this concludes the technical analysis for this week. I will be doing a live stream on Wednesday for the midweek reversals, or just the midweek follow-ups on how the chart is actually moving. I appreciate everyone from watching the technical analysis, and glad to be making more. Hope everyone have a great trading week and have a great day. Peace out.